Hey guys, welcome to or back to my channel. My name is Samantha and today I'm going to be talking about my postpartum experience. I am about to be 1 month postpartum on Saturday. So I thought this would be a good day. Plus I just had so much to say about it. So I was just like writing it down. I wrote all my notes down. I was like, I'm just going to do the video today and just get it over with. But yeah, so I'm going to start off with what it's like to be a mom. A first-time mom at that. It is a whole bunch of emotions put together, like sad, scary, happy, and anything you can think of. Like that's what you feel, and on a day-to-day basis. Like I feel happy and sad every single day. I could be extremely happy and then I'll just start crying out of nowhere. Like I just have so much emotions. So the most of the things that I'm feeling now is tired. Like I'm tired all the time, but then I get like bursts of energies and then I'm like, I have to do this right now. I have to do this right now. And then I kind of just crash. But I have a lot of help from my boyfriend, so kind of just all works out. So if I'm tired, he'll take over. If he's tired, I'll take over. So I'm happy to have that because I know a lot of people don't have that. Let's see, it's a happy experience because you just birthed a whole human. It doesn't get any better than that, and I love her and I will do it again. What else? It's scary because yeah, I never birthed a human before. I don't know. I don't know what it's like to be a mom. It's like a learning experience. So yeah, like even when she got the diaper rash, like I was Googling like crazy, and I still Google like crazy. Like any little thing that I don't understand, I Google. She coughed like one time and I was on Google like, do newborn babies cough? Is that normal? But yeah. I would say that my mental health is pretty good for the most part. Like I do feel down at times because sometimes I feel like I'm not myself and I'm doing things differently than how I was before, given I have a whole baby in my life now. What else? I'm not fitting into any of my clothes. My body looks different and it's kind of like I have to get used to it. But like I said, it's all worth it because I brought this beautiful baby girl to life and she's mine and I get to keep her forever. All right. So moving on to breastfeeding. Bless you, my baby. She got a little spit up right here. So moving on to breastfeeding. So in the beginning, when I first gave birth, the only problems I was having was breastfeeding. What happened?
Because it's all over her face.
Oh, my poor baby.
None of this happened,
April. So from the beginning when I was at the hospital, the only problem I was having with breastfeeding was that my boob was literally like twice the size of her face, and then trying to get her to latch on properly to my nipple was difficult. So sometimes she'll like latch to half of my nipple, and that's what was making it really painful. But then I started like playing around with how I can put her so that she latches better, and that worked out. But then my nipples, like they were bruised, they were bleeding, they were cracked, like it was just painful. And then to add on to that, she was only like having a couple of ounces and I was producing so much milk. Like I started like on the second day when I was leaving the hospital, I started having like these lumps in my armpit and my breast, and like my boobs were humongous. The word for it would be like I can't even think of the word right now. That's mommy brain for real. But yeah, if you know, you know. But if you don't, I don't know. Maybe I'll pop up the word somewhere over here. But yeah, engorged. There you go. So they were like really engorged, and as soon as I came home, I had to pump. And as soon as I pumped, it was like 7-8 ounces that I had to go, and she wasn't drinking all of that. Like that was a lot. And then from there we started bottle feeding, and then I will give her the breast from time to time. But now lately it's like she's preferring the breast more than she's preferring the bottle, especially at night. And in a way it's kind of better because she's sleeping a lot longer through the night, or it's easier for us because I'll just prop her up, put her on the bed with us, and give her my boob while we're all laying down, and then she'll go back to sleep. And you know, it kind of all works out, except like when I have to do something and she's not taking the bottle, or we pour her some fresh milk and she doesn't want to take the milk, and then I have to still pull out my breast and give her some milk. Like, that's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. It's not gonna be like that forever, you know. Plus, I'm only gonna be breastfeeding until I'm like 6-7 months. So yeah. And then one thing, like, you know, she knows what she wants. So it's like she could be with me and she could be crying like crazy, and I'll try to burp her. I'll try to give her little butt pads because she likes that. I'll be walking around with her, and nothing that I'm doing is soothing her. Then her dad comes along playing some Jamaican tunes, Bob Marley, and she's asleep in his arms. Or it'll be the opposite, like he's trying to soothe her, and then as soon as I grab her, she's quiet. Like, you know, I feel like she kind of recognizes us and she picks and chooses who she wants, and I think that's so sweet, even if it's not like, if that's not really true, and I don't know, but I feel like she recognizes us, and I feel like that's super cute, because sometimes she wants her mommy and sometimes she wants her daddy, so she knows what she wants. So being that I'm breastfeeding a lot, I feel like my milk supply is decreasing. Like, I'm having a very low milk supply. Like, I try to pump, but I'm not pumping as normal, and maybe that's why. Or maybe it's looking like it's low because, no, it's low because when I used to pump like 6 to 11 ounces. Now every time I pump, it's only like 4 ounces, 5 ounces. Plus, I wait about an hour. So if I breastfeed her, then I'll wait an hour, and then I should produce like maybe 5-6 ounces, but I don't know. She's cluster feeding, so she is constantly feeding, and I feel like sometimes like I need that break. Like, I need that break personally for me, and sometimes personally for my nipples, because they cannot take it anymore. Yeah, like I said, I have like a lot of emotions, so like I tend to lash out a lot on my boyfriend. Like, it could be like the smallest thing, and I'll like blow it up into this big thing, and then like right after I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that, or whatever. Like, yeah, and I can't help it. I'm trying my hardest, but I really just I can't help it. Hopefully it's gonna get better. I'm sorry, babe, you know I love you. But yeah, or like he could say like something that is not really like that, like not that serious, and you know, I'll start crying, and then I want to be alone, and I don't want him to be near me, and then I'll get over it within like 5 minutes. But yeah, so I think that's just being overstimulated and all this emotion that I'm having, that it's kind of making me lash out like that, given I'm very hormonal at this point. So I just gave birth. But yeah, but overall I feel like that's pretty good. It could have been worse, right, babe? Like,
Of course.
yeah, like I feel like I feel like it could have been worse. I heard like more horror stories than that. So okay, so moving on to my body postpartum, like 1 month postpartum. So you guys know I got like a 2nd-degree tear, and I feel like, to be honest, it's completely healed. Like, I don't feel sore. I haven't taken any ibuprofen since like maybe, I think the 2nd week was, I took 1 pill, and then that was that. When I came home, I took max 2-3 ibuprofens, and that's it. And my stitches all dissolved, so that's good. I'm not feeling sore anymore. And yeah, the only thing that I'm having a little bit of an issue with in the beginning of this week, but now it's better, was, yeah, since the ending of last week till, like, I would say till the beginning of this week, I was having some issues because I was not taking my stool softener because I didn't need it. Like, even before, when the doctor prescribed me the iron pills to take, he also prescribed me a stool softener, but I never took the stool softener because I was going to the bathroom regularly. Like, I had no issues. Postpartum, afterwards, after I gave birth, they told me to continue taking the stool softener, but I wasn't taking it before, so I didn't see the need to take the stool softener after I gave birth. I should have continued taking the stool softener because just the other day, like, I kind of was constipated, and once I finally went to the bathroom, I felt like I was giving birth to another mini baby. It was terrible. And even though, like, all my stitches dissolved and all of that, like, I still felt like everything was just gonna, like, it was gonna rupture something. Like, it was I don't know how to describe it, but it was a lot of pressure, and it felt like I was giving birth to a mini baby again. Let's see. So yeah, if the doctor tells you to take the stool softener, take the stool softener. Even if you feel like you don't need it, just take it. Especially if you got some type of tear, take the stool softener. I'm completely done bleeding now. I was having a little bit of discharge in the beginning of the week, but that kind of tapered off as well. So I feel like I'm back for business now. Just kidding. I'm trying to wait the 6 weeks. Hopefully we make it to the 6 weeks. But yeah, I'm super horny, and I don't even know how I could be horny, because everything that my body just went through, like, how can I be horny? How? I don't even know how it looks like down there. Like, I'm kind of scared to see, and I was gonna wait to see how it looked like down there, like before I went to my 6 week appointment with my doctor. And that's when I was going to check it out and see how it's looking. Like, is it gonna look different? Is it going to, like, am I gonna be able to recognize it? Like, how is it looking down there? I don't know yet. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to my 6 week appointment so that I can go back to the gym and just to try to get back to my regular self, feeling my body, feeling myself. Good for my mental health, because there'll be like an hour and a half that I'll be having to myself. So little self-care, and definitely so that I can have sex. That's what I'm waiting for. So yeah, like I said, hopefully we make it to the 6 week appointment. Trying to stay strong, but a lot of temptation. Anyway, really quickly, I'm gonna post, I'm gonna take a quick video of how my body is looking 1 month postpartum. I still look pregnant. Like, I feel like I still look 4 months pregnant. And yeah, the top of my stomach is more toned, but the bottom of my stomach, it's not toned. It's kind of like a little pooch. And yeah, you see all of my stretch marks like a lot more now, and they're like kind of red. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pop that in, and that's basically it. I don't feel like I really have to cover anything else. For the most part, I feel great. I feel like I healed fast, and I'm hoping the doctor tells me everything is good at my 6 week appointment. I feel like back to my regular self, minus the craziness that happens from here to here with all the emotions and the lashing out. But for the most part, I feel like I'm back to my regular self, taking regular showers. I'm horny again, ready to be moving, ready to go back to the gym, feeling myself. Yeah, my stitches dissolved. What else? Yeah, that's about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop in the video of how I'm looking now. So yeah, this is how my body is looking 1 month postpartum. Alrighty, I still have this little pooch over here, so it kind of still looks like I'm 4 months pregnant, to be honest. But it is what it is for now. So this is currently my mom bod. Alright, and currently I don't think I've lost, I'm not pre-pregnancy weight yet. I think I've only lost like maybe 20 pounds, maybe a little bit less than that. I'm not sure, but yeah, this is it. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the video there, but before I do, I did just want to give 3 little pieces of advice. Number 1 being, it is what it is for now. They're a newborn for such a short period of time. It might seem like a long time, but it's a short time, and then sooner or later they're gonna want to do stuff more independently, and you're gonna miss the fact that they were so dependent on you and then they were so small. Number 2 is, if the doctor tells you to take the stool softener, take the stool softener. And number 3 is your body's gonna change, and it's okay. You just have to find a way to love your body and know that it's gonna get better. Go to the gym, find self-love, find you, and it's all gonna work out. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe. See you next time. Bye, guys.